Hello and welcome to another video from Midas Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 1999 release by Vivid Imaginations from their 12-inch Thunderbirds series of talking action figures. And now these were released by Vivid to tie in with Thunderbirds returning to the TV screens, which I think was on BBC Two at 7 PM. And these figures were all released to coincide with that return. Okay, so this particular one we're looking at today is of Alan Tracy, and this is the box it comes in, and it says Vivid Imaginations at the top, ages 3 and plus, and it says we're on our way, FAB, Thunderbirds are go, Thunderbird 3 to base, calling international rescue. It says try me, I say 5 phrases, press button, Soundtech. Thunderbirds, Alan Tracy talking action figure, and Carlton logo at the bottom, and just at the bottom on the left hand side you can see Alan Tracy in his full Thunderbird uniform, and he is in his Thunderbird 3 about to take off. Okay, so that is the front of the box. Now before we have a good look at the figure, let's turn the box around and see what we've got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the box around and this is what we've got on the back. So it says Thunderbirds. Alan Tracy was a championship-winning motor racing driver before joining International Rescue to pilot Thunderbird 3. When not piloting Thunderbird 3, Alan assists his brothers John by taking turns at manning the Thunderbird 5 space station. Alan comes complete with Astra Tanks, face masks, and pistol. It says each feature 5 authentic phrases. Soundtech talking figure assortment. So you've got Alan, Scott, and Virgil. It says Soundtech vehicle assortment, 1, 3, and Fab 1, each feature 3 phrases. Soundtech Thunderbirds 2. Thunderbird 2 features 5 electronic sounds. Soundtech Tracy Island features 12 electronic sounds and voices. And picture lights up as character speaks. And at the bottom you've got the battery instructions, how to replace them, do not mix your batteries. And you've got all the copyright and the manufacturing information at the bottom, and all the logos at the very bottom. And it's reference 58230, assortment 58210. Okay, so that is the back of the box. Let's just turn the box to the side to see if there's anything different. It just says Thunderbirds Alan Tracy talking figure. Try me, I say 5 phrases. Press button, Soundtech, and you've got the Thunderbird 3 at the bottom, and it's more than likely, yep, so it's exactly the same on the other side. So shall we press a button? Actually no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him out the box, and let's see, we'll probably have a better view of him outside the box, and let's see what it works, whether it works or not when we've got him out. Okay, so I have removed Alan from the inside at the box. He is still attached on the back of the card, which I think I'm going to leave him on, because if I turn it around you can see that he's all still tied up in all these positions. So I know if I take it off I'm going to muck it up trying to get it all back on. So this is the figure. Now the figure that it says is 12 inches. So let's just get our measuring stick on there. Yep, 30 centimeters, maybe a tad just over 30 centimeters. Now the widest point, which will probably be his arms, we're looking at about 9 centimeters, and depth wise, if I turn it to the side, I think it's his head, which we're looking at about 4.5 centimeters from the back of his head to the end of his nose. So that gives you an idea of size of Alan. Now there is a button on here somewhere which we press, if I can find it.
We're on our way.
Oh, there we go. And Alan Tracy is talking. He said that we're on our way.
Thunderbirds are go.
Thunderbirds are go.
Thunderbird 3 to base.
Thunderbird 3 to base.
Calling international rescue.
Calling international rescue.
FAB.
FAB.
We're on our way.
We're on our way.
Thunderbirds are go.
Okay, so he's fully working, which is a surprise really, because these figures are now, what are we looking at, 1999, so we're 25 years old, so it's a quarter of a century old, but they obviously are still functioning, so pretty good batteries in this one. And of course you can see that he's got his mask there, his Astra Tanks there, and he's got his gun and his ammo there. And incidentally, the gun pops into his holster on the side there, and the 2 ammo pods pop into his belt there. So he's got more ammo should he need it when he's out on assignment. Okay, that's about as much as I can tell you about these figures. The sculpting on these figures wasn't bad. Not quite as good as I think they could have been. I mean, 12-inch figures, I mean, the some that we've seen later than these, the early 2000 Doctor Who figures, the sculpting on those was just phenomenal. I appreciate these were puppets, so the facial features and, you know, don't have to be exact, but not quite where they should be, I don't think. But other than that, the rest of the figures fantastic. Multiple points of articulation. So we've got, I don't know about the hands actually, let's see. No, the hands don't move. So we've got the elbows, the shoulders, the head, the waist, and the legs, and the knee joints. So they're the articulation on these figures. Not as good as a lot of the other figures, I must admit, the articulation wise, but overall, for their time, still very good figures. And as these were originally geared to the kids, fantastic figures. The voices, although don't quite match the television series, certainly this one doesn't, Alan Tracy doesn't, but overall, good figures. I can't complain too much about them, but they were, yeah. And obviously, I think they done okay. I don't think they've done fantastically, because Thunderbirds had been relaunched a few years beforehand, I think in the early 90s, and a whole series of figures, of miniature figures, were released then. And this was the later, so it was a reissue maybe 6 or 7 years again later. So I don't think it was as popular. And the 12-inch figures were never as popular as the smaller ones anyway, so I don't think they'd done fantastic sales. And then of course, as soon as the show had finished aired on the BBC Two, it was all axed again. So they weren't out for very long. They didn't sell particularly well, but now of course they are very, very collectible, very sought after, especially in this mint unopened condition, and obviously difficult to find. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Gerry Anderson items, and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that, there's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I am absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we're shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or maybe just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long-lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.